Hello people, I am Jaby Koay. I'm here with Solemn. We're here at his house in the UK. We're gonna do some trailer reactions today. This is really fucking cool.
Yeah, it's really cool, it really is. But before we get started, Jaby, I have a Christmas gift for you.
Okay.
Yeah, can I give it to you?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Let me just get something.
Oh, cool, man.
No, this isn't it. This is just something that I got for somebody else. Your gift is at the doorstep.
Okay.
So, all right. Oh, the doorbell's just gone off.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me take the camera.
Okay.
Let me flip that around. You go get your gift. It's at the door. Don't be scared. It's okay. Take your time.
This is really weird, man.
Yeah. No. It's good. It's good.
Is something gonna like smack me in the face like a pie or something?
No. Don't be silly. I wouldn't do that to you.
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah. She came all the way down from the US to say hi.
Hi.
What's...
Salim threw me out.
This is super surreal. Are you fucking for real right now?
I threw her out. What just happened there?
You're breaking everything.
Jaby, you're breaking my house. Stop breaking my house. I gave you a gift.
Well, it's good to see you again. Oh my god.
What is up, people? Welcome to a very special episode of BollyFools. Ravi couldn't join us, so we brought in two awesome guests. Howdy, people.
Yeah, this is still trippy to me, to be honest.
This is surreal.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I know what it is. Okay. Well, guys, we thought we'll bring you something slightly bit different today and talk about, the films, the Indian films, the American films that we're looking forward to the most in 2017. I've got my picks. I've got loads. I've got so many. I'm sure you guys have so many as well.
Yeah.
But I've got to start with you guys. What is, when it comes down to an Indian film, Jaby, what are you looking forward to?
Initially for me it was Race.
Race. Yeah.
Initially that was going to be my pick, but you and I just watched Jagu
Sauce, yeah.
And I know, like, you're not as enthusiastic as me, but I'm just like so into that trailer.
It's got Ranbir Kapoor in it.
I don't give a shit. I don't give two shits. That movie looks sick. It looks really good. I know you haven't watched it yet.
No, I'm so excited to see that trailer.
But it just looks, like such a delightful movie. It looks like something that I would have loved to have made. It's not like trying to be racy and violent. It's just like trying to tell an interesting, whimsical story in the most beautiful way possible. It just looks delightful. Like I know I'm kind of being redundant at this point, but it looks like a fun film. But I'm still gonna watch SRK. I mean, you can't ignore that, you know.
बनिएगा दिमाग मियां भाई की डेयरिंग.
That story, I love films that have like that kind of historical context. That's also slightly whimsical. I mean, because it's like, if you watch the trailer, there's some crazy action going on. I'm like, I know for sure you're not going to have that guy back in the 1920s or whatever it is, shooting people without looking.
Well, there was that.
Yeah.
That threw me out of the trailer as well.
Yeah.
But no, I hear your point.
Those things don't take me out of the trailer anymore. I just look at that as like, okay, this is the tone we're going for.
Yeah.
It's not taking itself ultra seriously. It's having fun. It's playing with it. You know.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And what about yourself? With all the Bollywood, the Indian content that you absorb on a daily basis, what is the thing that tickles you the most?
So I had a little peek at the Kabul trailer, and I thought that looked really cool. Just with the whole like revenge story plus a love story, which I do love.
और सबसे बड़ी बात सर, आप सब कुछ समझ जाओगे, पर आगे किसी को समझा नहीं पाएंगे.
I'm like, yeah, that looks quite fun.
That is an interesting story. I mean, you're dealing with two blind people who fall in love, and then there's a revenge aspect to it.
Yeah.
I'm having a difficult time, guys. I really am trying to get my head around Hrithik Roshan being Daredevil. I know people are going to hit on me and say, nah, he's not Daredevil. He's a blind dude that's taking revenge, and it is possible, but I can't see it, and that is the biggest...
You can't see it.
Well, You know, people gave me shit for that too. They're like, it's not Daredevil. I'm like, yeah, actually, kind of is.
Yeah.
Like, you can keep saying it's not, but it is. It's directly lifting that story.
Yeah, it's inspired by Daredevil. I
mean, and I don't have an inherent issue with it lifting that story. Like a blind superhero. How many blind superheroes have you heard of? And I don't see a problem with him playing that guy. He did the one where he's playing the Indian god character. There was like 3 of them.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? He wears a mask and he's flying around.
A Krish.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So if he could do that, I don't see why he can't play a blind superhero.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually surprised none of you guys have said Baahubali. Like,
okay.
Because the reason why I say that is because, if I'm not mistaken, when you guys started...
well, she didn't see that trailer.
No.
You didn't see it.
But
that was one of your first.
That was one of my first ones. I have a story behind that.
Oh, go on.
Okay, so a lot of the people who know who I am know that I'm in an Emirates commercial with Jennifer Aniston. While I was on set, it's an Emirates airline, they've got movies playing, I'm like, oh, Baahubali, I'll watch that. I got through half the film, and then it started to get really, really interesting right before dude shows up to rescue his mom, I think, and the film stops because they killed the power to the plane to focus on shooting.
No!
And I was like, I have no idea what happens next. And people are like, where's your review? I'm like, yeah, I keep meaning to watch it, and I just haven't gotten around. Bollywood produces more films than anyone else in the world, so it's like, it's hard to keep up with everything.
Sure.
So I do plan to finish that, and I'm hoping, it's as good as the first half was, then I'll definitely check out the second
But look,
one.
man, you're more than welcome to borrow my Blu-ray version if you want. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I'm super psyched about Baahubali. It's one of the first films that we reviewed. Actually, it is the first film that we reviewed. There was such a buzz in the cinema, and S.S. Rajamouli, I'm a massive fan of his work.
Okay.
A massive fan, and I cannot wait to see what he brings this time round. 2 years in the making now, if I'm not mistaken, and there's just so much riding on this when it comes down to the visual effects, the style, the story, everything. I'm super psyched for this.
Well, it's like the biggest South Indian movie, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot riding on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, especially given all the buzz around. I'm like, this is going to be the biggest South Indian movie ever.
Okay.
Well, you better get on watching number 1 before you watch
Dude,
number 2 then.
I've got 5 copies of Baahubali.
Why do you have so
Really?
many copies of this movie?
Because people keep on sending them to me, so I just collect them.
The only other South Indian movie I can think of that's rivaling it is the 3D one that's coming
Oh,
out.
you're talking about
2 or something, 2.0.
2.0?
Yeah, that one. I don't know how the quality of the film. I haven't even seen any footage on it, but I know there's a lot of buzz around that as well.
There's been a lot of buzz.
It's like
there's hardly any footage of 2.0 at the moment.
they're creating suspense.
Yeah, they're creating suspense. Anyway, guys, well, let us know down in the comment section what you guys are looking forward to.
We didn't talk about American movies.
I was worried that the lights might blow out, but actually, you know what? Hell with the lights. Let's talk about American movies.
Okay. What's the biggest American film you're looking forward to?
Yeah, you know what I'm looking forward to.
They don't.
Okay, I'm seriously looking forward to John Wick 2.
Whoever comes, I'll kill them. I'll kill them all.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, February, I hope that our cinema down in the IMAX, down in Crawley, does a double bill of John Wick 1 and 2 back to back.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this movie. I really can't. When I saw the first one, I ended up punching my friend across the face because I was like so involved within the action. I really was.
Yeah.
But what about you guys?
Well, let's talk about John Wick for a second,
Yeah.
if that's okay. When you saw that film,
Yeah.
how did you feel about the action compared to action in American cinema in general?
Yeah, the action was very different.
It was well above par.
Yeah, absolutely. It was different, and I think that's one of the reasons why so many people got behind it is because it had a very different sort of template, style, technique, energy.
Yes.
When it came down to the action
Yes.
of this movie, and it's something that we hadn't experienced before. Although one could argue Equilibrium had that sort of same style when they took off that, and I enjoyed Equilibrium. And when I look at that style, when I look at John Wick, and I kind of put them together, what can I say about it, man?
Well,
jaw dropping.
For me, I think that John Wick is to the 2000s what Matrix was to the 90s.
Okay.
It's like it completely sets the action at a new level, and The reason why, and I mentioned this in my review a little bit, is the people behind it. The directors, one of the director is Keanu Reeves' former stunt double.
Right.
Which means in the creation process, you have people who inherently understand action at the creation level, and they know how to shoot it. Because what usually happens is these creative people design the fight scene and they go, okay, here are the best angles for this, Mr. Director. And the director goes, ha, fuck you. We're gonna shoot it our way, up close. And you're not gonna be able to see any of it. And so the only film that the only film in recent that I can think of where you could see the action clearly, and I know you didn't appreciate it, was Rogue One. Where Donnie Yen beats up those stormtroopers. It's like I left out of my chair almost because I was like, I can see what's happening, and it still has energy behind it and feels impactful.
Yeah.
Like I didn't give Rogue One a 5 out of 5, but one of the reasons why it sustained a good score for me was that fight scene.
Sure.
You know. So I love John Wick, and I'm looking forward to the second one.
Cool.
But there's like a lot of good movies coming out.
So many. It's a bad time to die, people. So stay alive. Fight your cancer, right?
For me, there's a number of movies. I can't narrow it down to one, but I'm excited about Silence because I'm a huge Martin Scorsese fan. I'm excited about Guardians of the Galaxy because that's like my favorite Marvel movie to date. I'm looking forward to the next Star Wars film that's coming out. What else is coming out next year that's huge?
I need to bring up a list of everything that's coming out.
But I think those are the biggest ones that come immediately to mind because Martin Scorsese is my favorite director. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's in a couple of
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the fifth on that one.
I'm strongly kept Marvel.
Fast and the Furious.
I am looking forward to that. Triple X is coming out. That looks exciting.
Yeah.
The next Triple X movie. If you haven't seen the trailer for Triple X, you should check it out.
It's got Deepica in it. Deepica Padukone. So
I'm looking forward to that and Fast and the Furious. Fate of the Furious.
Baywatch.
Fate of the Furious.
I'm only watching that so I can see Priyanka.
All right. Okay.
That's the only reason. But for me, God, if I had to choose just one, I guess it would be Guardians of the Galaxy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that's so hard, man.
I know. Why Guardians of the Galaxy for you?
For me, I really loved the first one. Like it was so unexpected. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. I literally left the cinema and was like, I can't wait for the second one. And now it's coming. So I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it came out at the right time because I was getting sick of everything getting darker and darker and darker. And right before then, if I'm remembering the timeline correctly, like Power Rangers. This short film of Power Rangers had come out,
I know what you're talking
and it was super dark. And I'm like, this is not the tone that I remember as a kid at all. They're trying to take everything that was once innocent and fun and make it dark because we all are grown-ups now. And I'm like, just because I'm a grown-up doesn't mean I want everything to die.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be fun still.
Yeah.
And a lot of the comic book movies were going that direction, inspired by Christopher Nolan's precedent, right? But Christopher Nolan knew how to make it dark and still entertaining. Things were just getting dark for the sake of being dark, and I didn't like that. So Guardians of the Galaxy contrasts that completely, where it's like, we're just gonna have fun here and give you a bunch of nostalgia. I'm like, hey, that works for me.
And Chris Pratt is awesome.
Yes, Chris Pratt is pretty good.
And just the team is a lot of fun. Like, it's such a good just set of characters that you want to spend time with, you know. The first film was setting it up, and now this film just lets you have an adventure with them.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. And what's your thoughts on Transformers?
I want to stay, and I want to fight them.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, is that if that's a serious question, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I went into Age of Extinction going, this is going to be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Let's just, check my brain at the door. And because I was expecting it to be supremely awful, like criminally awful, I actually enjoyed it.
Wait, you for real?
I enjoyed it because I went in with the lowest of expectations.
Okay.
Like, I actually had fun with it because at one point, I remark about this all the time, the actor, Steve Tucci, or whatever his name is, from The Devil Wears Prada.
Stanley Tucci?
Stanley Tucci. Yeah, whatever. Tucci? I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter. That guy's in the movie. And he goes, oh, look what this Transformer can do. Beats by Dre. And it's like, right at the camera, and everyone in the theater was laughing because it's like, it's just a very overt ad.
Sure.
And you get it.
Yeah,
they have to do this. It helps fund the movie, and we're all having fun.
Of course.
And so it's like, I'm gonna just leave an open mind.
Yeah.
if I go in going low expectations, I might actually come out liking the movie.
Sure, sure.
But I'm not going in expecting, The Godfather or
Right.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, all right. Okay, guys, might as well wrap the show up. Put it down in the comment section. We want to hear back from you. Jaby, they know where they can find you guys, but like plug it in anyway.
Just Google Jaby or go to youtube.com/Jaby Koay. Does that just keep recording?
That stops, but then it carries on. So like we get different, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just like freaking out. Okay. Yeah, anyway, go to youtube.com/Jaby Koay or Google Jaby, Jaby, and that's where you can also find Achara.
All right, guys, we're going to love you and leave you. It's your boy Salem.
Peace out. Jaby Koay.
Achara Kirk, bye!
BollyFools!
Best ending ever.
BollyFools!
Best closeout.